Most High is going to do with his elect, with the nation of Israel in general. Because the nation of Israel will be a nation of superhumans on the planet Earth. And this is what's coming.
First John 3. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure.
This is exactly what the Most High is going to do with his elect, with the nation of Israel in general. Because the nation of Israel will be a nation of superhumans on the planet Earth. And this is what's coming. This is exactly what the Most High.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, what I want to get into today is the perks of simplicity. Okay, the perks of simplicity. All right, and as we know, the latest, the happenings, dealing with, certain men, in Israel, and what the Lord is showing. All right, that this thing of ours, has never been about what Jake, was trying to make this thing to be. All right, and what we're seeing the judgment going forth. Okay, now getting into the details, of whatnot, trying to, with the allegations, dealing with this guy Sakari, Al-Azhar, seeing what's true and what's not, which at the end of the day, there's some things that he's admitted, and ain't no coming back from that, and if you have a mindset to still follow that, that means that you follow this man. Okay, it's not about truth, it's not about righteousness, it's not about Yahweh Shai. You follow this man, and the Lord is operating, man. And when we see things like this, the first thing we should do is fear. Okay, the first thing we should do is fear, because the Lord, all right, is in full control of everything, man. All right, and for him to be living, for men in general, not just him, because as we know, there's gonna be more madness to come out, more nastiness to come out, not just with him, with everybody, man. Okay, because as this, the beginning of our year started, it started with, all right, Trump and Zelensky, okay, Trump and the EU arguing, okay, and then now you got this, okay, showing you that the Lord is finna open up judgment, man, okay, on all levels, man, from the elites, okay, down to wicked niggas, okay, down to, this society in general. But this shows us that the Lord finna open up. This thing finna go to another phase. All right, and as we see, and you look out, the car started. The car crunk up. All right, the Lord finna get this thing started, man. And for us, we really have to fear and look inwardly and be like, okay, what do I need to work on? Okay, because what we're seeing with these guys is what brothers been saying, little badass children. Okay, now we're seeing, all right, the true irresponsibility of these men. Okay, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, man. Okay, because the Most High is not mocked. You see, you can't play one way and you really ain't about this thing and you go unscathed. Let's get this in the book of Sirach, chapter 30 in verse 8, it says, a horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Okay, and this is why we have elder brothers. This is why we have camp heads. This is why we have bishops. This is why we have the apostles and elders, men, all right, that's showing us the way, that's constantly grooming us in Yahushua. That's why we have this set up in their order, okay? And a lot of men, they break away from their order because they want to do their own thing. And this is men that's not growing in Yahushua, okay, but being left to themselves, and now they become willful, okay, to the point of self-destruction. You see? And when Yahushua, you know, as we come back to Yahushua, we come back to life. Yahushua is preserving us, man, to where we don't destroy ourselves in Babylon. Okay? How do you get to that predicament that these men are in and caught up in all this madness and BS? Okay? Being willful, no structure, no leadership. Okay? No guidance, can't be corrected. You see? So if when we come into the truth, that old man has to be completely broken. Okay? Nothing of that old man is needed in this truth. Nothing. The old man, all this shit was bad. What we used to be into, how we used to think, how we used to reason, all this shit was bad. Okay? And we were in situations to where, you know, we was in survival mode and we had to move according to the knowledge we had. But now that we've been upgraded in Yahushua, you know, that old man has to be completely broken. You know, and that's a continual process until Yahushua returns. Okay? But what's happening is these men, all right, are not broken. They become worse and worse and worse. Because either you're becoming more like Yahushua or you're becoming more like this beast, man. Okay? And the shit that they involved in is the same shit you see Diddy and all these other niggas into. Okay? And brothers been saying, in order to get on these certain podcasts and in these certain circles with these people, these Satanists, okay, you got to come on in. Okay? You got to do what they do. All right? You reach a certain level of money, you know, because even on that video he did, which that was terrible. Okay? That was terrible. You see? That made it way worse. All right? But even on that video, he's saying, oh, I did 100,000 this week. Like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Okay, do you see what's happening? 100,000, and see, men, that's nigga culture. Because with nigga culture, you can justify anything because you made some money off of it. Okay, niggas justify anything by a profit. Okay, but nah, man, this is about righteousness, man. This is about Yahushua, and that's a terrible look. And remember, we the ones that make Israel look bad. Okay? That's what's been told us. That's the stigma that's attached to us. We make Israel bad. We make Israel look bad. Okay? You got to be kidding me, man. Okay? And like I say, it's gonna continue to get worse, and at the end of the day, the hell with it. Alright? Because this ain't no surprise. When these things come out, these things are not surprising because this is what these guys do. This is what these men do. And one thing we know, the Most High don't miss. One thing we know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua do not miss, man. Okay? So, let's go from there. Alright? Made this, because what niggas have done, okay? And they're going back into that nigga culture. Because when they was able to break away, alright? When they was able to break away from the apostles, you know, when they got kicked out and they did their own thing and they created their platform and joined with Sodnetta and all these different platforms and, you know, different cliques and amongst black people, the black community, okay, these unity camps and all this shit. You see, once they was able to do that, they was able to nigger the truth out as much as they wanted. Okay, they was able to bring as much of that nigga shit into the truth as they wanted. Okay, now it's pretty much a community of niggas with a little bit of truth on the side, man. Okay, that nigga woman energy that's there, you know, the ratchet Eve. Okay, because Eve in the mix, you see what Eve on, she with the shit in the situation. Well, that's the lowest vibration you can be on, that nigga energy. And he was able to make the truth be about that. Once he broke away from any type of authority, okay, just like the nigga woman, she breaks away from any type of authority. When authority gets too much, hey, they vacate, okay? And they was able to do that, and now they was able just to flood this thing with nigga shit. They was able to join with the Crips, all right? They taking pictures with pimps, and they was able to rap, they was able to sell, prayers and all this old madness. They was able to do whatever they wanted. Okay? At camp like the special forces. Okay? They at camp like a SWAT team. You would think it was a goddamn SWAT team, man. Okay? Guns on every part of their body. You can't even see their body, just guns. Like goddamn. Can you move? But they was able to do all that shit because there was no authority. Okay? A horse left unto themselves. And that's why you read Sirach 10 and 2. It says, I started at 1, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people. Okay? And the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And that's what you see with the apostles and elders. You see order. Okay? As we imitate, our apostles, all right, the way that they move, okay, you don't see them into any other madness. They're not on all these platforms, okay? They don't have just all these random people, in the congregation. You see, they're about teaching this word and getting out the way. Being scholarly, thoroughly teaching this word and getting out the way, man. Simplicity, man. Okay? They don't have these, cult of personalities. They're not into the flattery. Okay? They're not into being in the spotlight. Okay? They're not into, the merchandise and all. They're not into those things. Okay? Hey, it's just the raw word being teach and them getting out the way, man. Okay? They're not all on social media. Okay? With these posters. They don't got posters of themselves. Apostle Hart coming to Boston with the lightning in the background. You see? They never presented that, man. But they did push order. Okay? Going on, man. Okay? But they do push order. They do push, all right, being active in the truth. They do push separating from this world. Okay? They do, all right, show consistency, man. All right? You see? They are spiritual men. Okay, they push, meekness, and I was able to meet, two of the apostles, extremely humble. Okay, on another level of humility that I've never seen before. Okay, so when you go into it, what you see amongst GMS, and we're going to appreciate the leadership that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah set up. We're going to appreciate that more and more coming into these times, man. And we're going to see more folly, all right, from poor leadership, man. Okay? And them men are not leaders, man. None of them. Hakai, all them niggas off. Even ISUPK, Captain Tazariak, like he in some type of position to where he can, no, man. You shouldn't say a goddamn thing neither. You told Israel to go get the juice. Okay? You took the juice on camera to provoke Israel, all right? To go do that madness, man, to trust Esau. Okay? So you're not in no position, to make these declarations of what need to be done. All these niggas is off, man. Okay? ISUPK, her son, Genesis, whatever they call her son, Hakai, all them guys off, man. Okay? All of them off, man. You see? And here it is, these men done fell out, okay, and they're arguing like the nigga woman with this gossip shit, man. The threads, and that's another thing. We're gonna get into that, man. Goddamn text messages and shit. You see? That's nigga culture at its best, man. We're seeing nigga culture play out in Israel. They turned this thing to, they turned that shit over there into a reality show, man. Okay? Well, I think Sakari had a reality show at one time. Now your actual life is a reality show with this shit, man. Okay? And whether this the higher ups got him doing a humiliation ritual, at the end of the day, it's bad. It's tacky. All right? Nasty as hell, man. Okay? And if you defend that, and if you defend this in any type of way, you have lost all credibility, man. Okay? But we know it's gonna be fanboys that ain't gonna go nowhere, and them simple ass women, as long as the money and the attention there, they not gonna go no goddamn where, man. Okay? Oh boy. So go back in verse 2. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are all his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And that's why you see that toxic nigga shit going on over there, because that's what the leadership represent, that nigga shit. That's why you see that nigga shit with that heavy matriarch influence, okay, that nigga woman, influence, okay, that gossip, that drama, the dysfunction, this going on, that going on. Okay, because all this shit is out of order as hell, man. Okay, the way that they got that information on him, how do these men have direct contact with Alazar's wife? That's off, man. Okay, we shouldn't have direct contact with a brother wife any damn way. You know, you're able to call somebody else's wife, at your leisure. Nah, man, that's off. But they go from Alazar because he was charging people for wedding counseling, marriage counseling. All right, so this guy was a marriage counselor, and look at this bullshit. So what the hell are you telling them? Okay, because we ain't supposed to be in each other's affairs and business like that, man. And that's another thing. The apostles never push being in brothers' business like that, man. Or talking about some damn marriage counseling. Okay, so now you got all these men. They got access to all these women, wives. Okay, so adultery is rampant, because they talked about that. Alazar talked about that. Because now everybody just finna tell on everybody. It's gonna be a shit show. Okay, and at the end of the day, that's on them. All right, and that comes with that atmosphere, that nigga atmosphere that they've established over there, man. So they got nigga problems. They got black culture problems. Okay, they got nigga culture problems, man. Okay, nigga shit, low level, base, ratchet, So going back here, let's get this, and And Apostle Gabar, because I've been watching, different things throughout the day, different perspectives, just make sure I'm on point, and to draw from, other lessons. But you go to 1 Thessalonians 4 and 11, and it says, and that ye study to be quiet, okay, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands as we commanded you. Okay, and that's another thing. They reject Paul, okay, but Paul gives us a lot of game on how to maneuver in the faith, man. Because we are these churches coming back. Okay, and in these churches is full of instructions that are extremely helpful for how we should be moving today. Okay, and you read this again, you read NLT. It says, and indeed, it says, verse 11 says, and that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands as we have commanded you, man. Staying out the way. Teach this word and stay out the way, man. Okay? Ain't no sense of being all on social media, man. In the mix. All in the scene, in the mix. All these unity platforms. All right? Well, you amongst all these different camps that believe different things. So now you absorbing what these niggas got going on. Okay, you clicking up with these guys over here in the black conscious community, trying to go get an award. All right, you on these podcasts, you see. So now you in all these different circles, and now this shit just explode, man. Okay, it ain't about the truth anymore. All right, you're living your best American life now. Okay, all this shit going on, and all these different groups that's on Facebook and on Instagram, and you involved into all this, man. You just in all these different little circles, man. Nah, man, the way to be, teach this word, get out the way. Let these folk have all this shit, man. None of this extra shit. You know, you read this in the NLT. It said, make it your goal to live a quiet life, minding your own business and working with your hands, just as we instructed before, man. Minding your own damn business. But see, niggas love gossip. You see, going back to that goddamn matriarch where women sit around and gossip. Now you got a generation of niggas that love that shit. They sit around gossip. They can't wait to hear something about somebody else's business and, you know, and just hold it, you know, in case such shit don't go right. You know, this whole thing of receipts. You know, niggas love to do that. Okay? Niggas sit around you and watch every flaw, watch every incident, watch everything. Okay? And you say something he don't like, now it's an expose on you. Okay? You say one thing they don't like, or you don't do one thing that they think you should do, now it's an expose on you, man. That's nigga shit. Okay? And it come from the nigga woman that be on that tip, man. You know? You know, just sitting around gathering data. You know? Supercomputer. This nigga a supercomputer. This nigga remember every goddamn thing, man. Okay? And just gotta store it up so he can tell it at the right time. If shit don't go right, you correct them. You know? Nigga, all type of, you know, voice recordings. You like, goddamn, nigga. You know, screenshots of every goddamn thing. But then that's why I pay, you know, hey, not to even be around that shit. See, if you're not around that shit, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay? When you always in the mix, as you go into the scriptures, let's get that in Sirach. Okay? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11. In verse 10, it says, my son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent, and if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. Yeah, because if you're all in a mix, you in this person's business, this camp business, even amongst GMS, okay? Like, brothers have their offices within the camp, okay? There's certain things in GMS Orlando, all right, that I don't need to know what's going on with that, man. Okay, them brothers got it. They got capable leaders over there. GMS, okay, Miami. You know, I'm just throwing out random. You know, them brothers got capable leaders, man. So it ain't no sense of trying to figure out what they doing over here, what they doing, what they wife work, where they wife work. You know, like all this crazy. Jake just want all this random information just to know it. To have something to sit around and talk about, man. Okay? No, man, we got our own business, man. Each brother, first off, myself, you know, it's so much I got to deal with myself. Okay? There's no way I should be into everybody else's business, man. Trying to see what's going on, trying to get the scoop on this and the scoop on that. Because then when the shit go down, you in the shit. Okay? Now when these things go down, now when this expose happen, you in the expose because you entangled and entertaining this shit. Okay, and you can't escape it. You in the shit now because it says you shall not escape. All right, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. Because where can Alazar go? He can't escape this shit. This shit here. Okay, hey, this here now. They got a deal. Okay? All that shit. See, now you got a deal. Ain't nowhere to go now. You in this shit. Okay? And if you linked in with it, hey, ain't nowhere to go now. It's out there. And you know it's more to come. You know? But then Jake said, yo, I got some more nukes. Okay? Well, I say, which that's off, man. Okay? Getting information about a man from his wife. Okay? That's off. All that shit off. It's tacky. All them niggas wrong. Okay? All them niggas wrong, man. You see? But there's simplicity when you're not involved in all that shit, man. Okay? And one thing that I cherish more than anything is my simplicity, man. Okay? Like, I really cherish simplicity, man. Not have to deal with a lot of unnecessary bullshit, man. Because we all got our things that we got to deal with in this world, okay? But I'm constantly trying to figure out how to draw back more and more from this shit, man. You you know, and really dwell in the simplicity that comes with Yahushua, man, as the scriptures say. Okay? It's so, like I say, between self-development in Yahushua and watching what's going on in the news and just reading and learning, you know, the scriptures and going into things and, you know, being involved in, you know, little Hebrew hobbies or whatever, man, I'm more than occupied enough. Fellowshipping with the brothers, okay, classes and, you know, certain, like, I'm way more than occupied, okay, and how I need to be, you see? So, we're in the time now, all right, as we see, you know, what's happening in prophecy, man. We for sure don't need to get caught up in any of the madness, man, that Jake got going on, man. That nigga shit, man. We should been outgrew that shit, man. Okay? But niggas love that shit. The nigga woman, they love that shit, man. This is Sirach 19 and 6. It says, he that can rule his tongue shall live without strife, and he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. Okay? That's why certain things I don't even want to know. Okay? Certain things about brothers, they've been, look, bro, I don't even want to know that, bro. You know? I want to know it less. I don't want to know nothing I don't need to know. You see? I don't care what niggas got going on, man. Okay? Especially don't care about, I say, all these different groups and being on social media where most people on there bug the hell out. Okay? And all these different cliques and circles, and see, they just stroke Jake's ego to be known by a lot of people, man. You know? And that's another thing, man. Just with our apostles and elders, the spirit that they have, they're not here to be popular. They cuss Jake out about that flattering shit, man. You know? And I see why. All right? Because that flattery is some bullshit, man. Okay? Most times, hey, when people are flattering, and most times they got ulterior motives, man. You know? Well, I see why the apostles, you know, they be cussing Jake out about that flattery shit, man. Okay? We ain't here to be flattered. We're not no damn celebrities, man. We just basic working Jake. Ain't nothing about our life spectacular. We don't need no, you know what I'm saying? We don't need no reality show, cameras following us. Okay? Ain't nothing about our life, you know, spectacular, and, you know, we teach this word and we have simple pleasures and get out the way, man. Okay? Nah, man. Cause that ain't what we here for. But see, when you got this ego and you got this YouTube celebrity, this character that you created, now you gotta constantly feed that character, man. Constantly feed their ego. So you gotta get with this clique, be cool with these people, be cool with these people, be cool with this platform, and being looked at a certain way, and you know, like they feed off that, man. But the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah is the exact opposite, man. Yahweh Shah will dip off on everybody, man. Okay? He will get out the way. He will do miracles, okay, and get out the way. He will teach and get out the way. You know? You see? He wasn't on the scene. Okay? That's why even when they had, you know, when they were looking for him, you know, Judas had to, you know, kiss him because he had the one that he kissed, okay, which there was a custom, that holy kiss, you know, but because Yahushua wasn't on the scene like that, okay, he wasn't in you know, engulfed in the public life of Rome. Nah, man, he was about his father's business, man, staying out the way. They tried to make him king, he dipped off. Okay, he wasn't on that tip, man. All right, but you got Jake making themselves kings, man. Okay, on YouTube, they love the hype. You see, that's why they love the debates, because they got their audience, the crowd, pumping them up, and you know, they get to display, you know, their skills in the precepts. You know, like it's an and one game or a rap battle. You see, but no one's growing. Everyone's still niggas, man, and hoes over there, man. Okay, because you see the caliber of women. Okay, then why would a woman even want to do that to a man? Okay, and they're supposed to be Israelites, and here it is. I thought these men kept the law perfectly. God damn. But see, these things happen and you don't hear much about it. You know? And then, okay, they say he repent. Well, who he got to repent to? How do we even have an opportunity to repent? Okay? Who's needed for repentance? Yahweh Shai? Okay? Can't get around it. You know? Because you can't say the law. That's broken. Okay? Now what? Yahweh Shai, that's the only thing. And see, Yahweh Shai making statements out here, man. Okay? So you go here, and it says, verse 7 says, rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. Okay? And that's like I said earlier, said rehearse not to another. There's a lot of things that we see. We're going to see brothers dirty draws. We're going to see brothers at their lowest point. That's not for us to go tell, to go do a tell-all, to go gossip, go pillow talk with a woman about everything that we see. You know, certain things to go on. All right? Because, hey, we're men, we're in the flesh. We're going to have, you know, moments. Okay? You're going to see a brother at his lowest. You're going to see a brother in simplicity. You see? Well, those things shouldn't be, even if it is a falling out, you don't go rehearse that shit to everybody because you had a falling out. That's what women do. Women do that shit. Like what 50 Cent be on. There's some woman shit that 50 Cent be on. You know, had Young Buck on the phone crying, which fuck all them niggas. All right? The hell with all them niggas. But that shit is cute amongst nigga culture. That's what women do. Okay? When they feel hurt or when they feel, you know, some type of way, they get petty and do that shit. Okay? Push this propaganda to where you this villain. Okay? At the end of the day, certain brothers, you know, might have differences, man. Because there's certain things with certain fallouts that brothers know. But brothers ain't on that shit, man. Nah, we here for the edification, man. Okay? If it doesn't edify, ain't no sense of getting into that, man. Just telling business just to tell it. Just because you know it, man. Okay? There you go. All right, and it says, whether it be to friend or foe, talk not of other men's lives, and if thou canst without offense reveal them not. So what I say, whether you a friend or a foe, you might have disagreements, you know, but the first thing you do just run and tell the secrets because y'all had a disagreement. No, it ain't how men deal. The scriptures teaching us how to be men. Okay? All right? The scriptures teaching us how to be men, how to move as men, integrity. There's a certain level of integrity and honor that comes with this, man. Okay? You see? So even if there is, you know, a disagreement, all right, it doesn't mean that, okay, you privy to secrets, you have to go exposing. That's your lick back, man. That's petty, and that's a corruptible crime. And it's a complete shit show over there, man. That whole fiasco is a shit show. Okay? And just like the elder Menatazakba said, that nigga crying on camera was just to play on the heartstrings of you simple ass fanboys. Okay? and you wicked, you know, you wicked women. Okay? You see? But then it show you these goddamn women, man. You see, she felt some type of way, and she took that boy down through there, man. Which the Lord had it all to play out, because it's judgment. But there's things to be taken from. There's lessons to learn from this, man. Okay? you can, you know. A lesson to be learned, man. And the most of the lesson is humility, fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And staying out the way, man. Now we see what the leadership of the apostles, how it has kept us out the way of this bullshit, man. Okay? That all these guys are tied into, man. You know? All these men, okay? They got these YouTube celebrity characters are tied into this bullshit, man. You know? And like I say, and this shows you that the Lord is at the time of judging, man. Like things happen quick. So we ain't got long, you know, we ain't got the leeway that we once had, man. And that's why we always got to go back to self-reflection, man. Okay? That self-reflection. You know, really examine ourselves, man. You know, seeing what we need to do. Because you look at these situations like, okay, how do I need to move better? You know? And I'm looking like, cause, man, with this, cause the way people are with these screenshots and, you know, like, we're not supposed to, like, when I talk to a brother, I shouldn't have to worry about if this brother is recording. If I'm texting a brother, I shouldn't have to worry about is he taking screenshots of what we text. Okay? But you had IUIC that was on that, recording brothers' phone calls and screenshotting text messages, man. What type of shit these people on, man? Okay? But that's the nigga culture. That's the matriarch culture. Okay? Storing up receipts for when something don't go their way or you correct them one too many times. Now they can just do an expose. Okay? And one of the ways to stop that, you don't have to worry about that, is have a select few, man, that you deal with, man. Like, I'm looking at like I'm closing off on a whole nother level. You know? I don't want to meet nobody new. You know? Except a new brother coming into a camp. Other than that, I don't want to meet nobody new. Okay? Because always, when you start multiplying our people, the chances of a shit show increase dramatically, man. You know? But the way I'm looking at this shit going forward is, I don't want to meet nobody new. Okay? Except if the Lord send a brother, you know, to the camp, you know, and he comes into the fold. Other than that, nah. You know? Because that's the shit that Jake be on. You know? One thing about it, a nigga never disappoint you in being a nigga, man. You know? It might take a little longer sometime, but it's coming. You guarantee it. Okay? So, let's see, here's something else. I think it's another one in Sirach. Talk about the betrayal of a friend. Let's go here. Let's see. Yeah, man. Then I say, let me get that in Proverbs. I think that's in the book of Proverbs. Cast scorner. Yep, this is Proverbs 22 and 10. It says, cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yeah, strife and reproach shall cease. Okay? And this is why you see, you know, the spirit to have certain men get put out. They try to come in that spirit. You know, because GMS, we ain't exempt just because we got GMS on our title like we ain't exempt. Nah, man, we got to constantly look inwardly, man, and make sure that we're on point. Constantly examine ourselves, man. You know, to see if we're in the faith. Okay? We can't go unchecked. You know, we gotta constantly scrutinize ourselves, man, in this thing, man. Okay? Because these things gradually get to this point to where it's a shit show. You know, and it goes from being unchecked, no order, no structure, can't be told anything. Okay? Egos. Because all you're seeing is now just egos colliding. Everybody in these egos, Akai, big head ass, Hassad, okay, Al-Azhar, and these other clowns, okay, just a bunch of egos collide. Now it's about who can make each other look the worst, man. That's what niggas do. Okay, it's no different than celebrity rap beef for what we seeing. Okay, this is all these debates, all these years in the truth, and all these deep breakdowns. Okay, but you look at the level they on, is of a base nigga. Okay. Of a base goddamn nigga, man. Okay? And you women, you know, hey, only thing you need to say is a salutation, that's it. Should nothing else be said more than that. You know, to any women on the comment board, say your salutation, let that be it. You know? Because the more you infuse women into any situation, the chances of chaos go up drastically. Okay? And they over there with all them different women, and the women know the business, and the women got access to all these other men. So this is what you get. You know, this is the results of that. You see? Why the apostles, like Apostle Hart, they always tell the story of Apostle Gabar. When Apostle Hart made that move to put the women out to school, man. You had Jake and they feelings about that. Okay, but now we see why. There's gonna always be some shit, man. Okay? When you get to including women in things that they shouldn't be included in, it's always gonna be some shit. It's always gonna go bad. Okay? There's a certain order, and women have a beautiful order. You know? A woman can be a gift to a man. You see? But she gotta be in that order. Because when she start operating outside that order, that's when chaos come in. And that's why the scriptures say, cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Okay? Yeah, strife and reproach shall cease. Okay? And our apostles set that atmosphere to where we don't have a lot of that. There's still, you know, things in GMS, and the Lord exposed that. Okay? But it's not the standard. It's not the culture over here. Okay? But do those things happen? Like I say, even ourselves, we got to constantly self-reflect, examine, scrutinize, you know, daily, man. You know? Like I say, we see these things, and, hey, that's them niggas, man. You know, we got other things to worry about. You know, like I say, first ourselves, make sure we on point. You know, and then we still got the office, man. And see, this is gonna be the rest of their year. You know, this what this shit here. It's gonna be the rest of their year for most of them. Okay, because that's what the truth is about to them. This shit, the soap opera shit. Okay, the reality TV show shit. This what the truth is about to them. They gonna be on this. Nah, man, we got big business to handle, man. Okay. Nah, we got offices. We got an office in this thing, man. Your brother got their gift, they lot. Okay, so this thing, we're gonna address these things. Really, hey, addressing it, getting out the way, and we on something else immediately, man. Okay, we on something else immediately, man. Okay, just know that it's gonna get worse. Okay, because you know Jake holding pictures, you know, videos. You know Jake like to record every goddamn thing. You see? All right. So, let's see, brothers got anything? All right. This is get a couple off the comment board. Let's start here. This is 2 Thessalonians 3:11. It says, "For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies," man. Okay? And this is what Jake has brought into the truth, that busybody shit. Want to know what's going on in every situation. Okay? Just want to know just to know. You see? That busybody spirit, man. Okay? And like I say, you throw those women in the mix and you give them access and information and all this, it's gonna get ugly. Okay? Verse, this the brother, GMS in his likeness. 2 Corinthians 13:5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not yourselves how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except you be reprobate," man. And reprobate goes into not having judgment. Okay? And what we're seeing is poor judgment. You see, Yahweh Shai, growing in Yahweh Shai is teaching us to be judges, teaching us how to judge matters, man. Okay? Knowing how to maneuver in the spirit. Okay? To make adjustments. To see things and know how to operate. Okay? But what you see with these guys is nigger culture, nigger problem. Okay? These are nigger problems that they're going through, man. Okay? And the problems of this world, they're freaky deaky shit. Okay? And we brothers told y'all, in order to get on these platforms, on certain of these platforms, okay, when you get in a certain tax bracket, especially Esau know what these guys do, you got to come in. Okay? I don't care how thorough he can break down Jeremiah 49. When you deal with Esau in his left hand, okay, you got to come in at a certain point. You got to come on in. You see? You got to get with Sodom. Okay? You got to really get introduced to Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? Well, I say, how do you get to that point? Child left to itself become wolf, a horse not broken. You see? And there's a lot of Israelites. We have to examine ourselves to make sure, is that old man broken? Okay? You got to constantly monitor, all right, the spiritual man. And you got to monitor that old man. Make sure that he's not trying to have his way. Okay? It's a constant examination, man. You know, constantly going through that examination. Okay? It says, it says. Oh, it's that word in the Greek, it says, it's the word for busy. It says, paragazomai, if I'm saying it right, to bustle about uselessly, to busy oneself about trifling, needless, useless matters, man. Okay? Useless matters, man. But that's everything to a nigga. Gossip and somebody else's business, especially some bad news or some embarrassing that happened to someone, that's everything to a nigga, man. Niggas live for that shit. Okay? Niggas' eyes get glossy, you know, to hear gossip about other people, man. You see? The nigga woman, like, they love, okay? Because it makes them feel better about their trash ass too, man. Okay? To hear embarrassing shit about other people, it makes them feel better. You know, that's another defect, okay, of that low self-esteem that our people got, man. All right, well, we all come from, like I said, we all got our own trauma that we have, you know, came in this truth with, but we're healing in Yahweh Shai. The only, like brothers been saying, the only way to heal from these demons is through Yahweh Shai. Humility, man, humbling down. Okay? And when men don't do that, demons just increase. Women don't do that, demons just increase. Okay? This, nah, it's all good, brother. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay? This is, the brother GMS in his likeness, Luke 12:2. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So the Lord bringing everything to the life. You know, and this is why it pays not to be living no damn double life, man. You know, to be, you know, you one way on camera, but then you got all this madness going on. Here it is. These guys are perfect in the law, and look at this shit. Okay, not saying that we're not gonna have flaws. Come on, now we gonna have some. You can look at anybody for one day, okay, and be like, you know, have a flaw, pick out a flaw. But I'm talking about these hypocrites, okay, that teach against the thing that they're doing. Okay, they teach against the thing that they're doing. Nah, man, this us. It's like the brother Elder Raquel Quan went into. Nah, man, this is who we are. Okay, what's on camera? This is what you get. Okay, ain't nothing. That's why we don't come with the gimmicks, cause that ain't for what you'll be disappointed. We had all these gimmicks and, you know, come out with these armbands and capes flying, you know, coming in on the horse, and you see, renting out these big buildings and venues for a Coliseum. Okay, renting out the venues, you know, a Coliseum and big screens. And, okay, nah, man, that ain't what we for. We don't care about that shit. We don't care if we're liked. Okay, we don't care if niggas don't like us. We don't care if the nigga woman don't like us. You know, when I first came into this thing, man, and I'm listening to the doctrine, I made my mind up at the beginning. Like, nah, this ain't no thing to get women. 'Cause this ain't gonna be popular amongst the women. You know, especially back then when it was a little more raw. You know, a little more, you know, less refined. You see, I knew then, like, nah, this ain't, you know, but I ain't give a shit. All right, I wanted the kingdom. Okay, damn being liked. You know, trying to be liked, and you know, damn that. Okay, care what you think about me or none of that shit, man. I don't lose a wink of sleep. I don't, you know, it don't even make me blink. Somebody, well, you ain't, you know what I mean? So what? Okay, because especially as men, we're here to impress your house shot. Okay, trying to impress niggas that hate each other, and then the niggas you trying to impress, they hate you. Okay, that's the backwards ass, dumb ass nigga culture to where the people you're trying to impress hate you. Them niggas you trying to impress, they hate you. Eve that you're trying to impress, she hates you more than them niggas that hate you. Okay? But in nigga culture, the majority, 98% of the decision making that niggas make is to try to impress niggas and women that hate them. Okay? Nah, man. We here to impress your house shot. As Israelite men, we here to impress your house shot. As long as your house shot keeps sending them validations that he's dealing, them tokens that he's dealing, we good. Okay? Nobody gotta watch the live stream. Still gonna be teaching, talking hours. Going to everything that you know the spirit go on us to go to, man. Okay? Not one comment, it don't matter. You know? You know, you ain't gotta have one comment. Still, this word still gonna get taught. Our Shai gonna let us know he listening. You know, Heavenly Father let us know he listening, man. You know, and that's all that matters. You see, that's all that ever matters, man. Okay. This is verse 3. It says, Luke 12:3. It says, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which you have spoken in the ear in closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetops, man. Okay, and no one can expose like the Heavenly Father. Okay, and one thing the Heavenly Father does not miss. Okay, and we should see these things in fear and always be looking at what we can clean up and what mindset should we take going forward from this, man. Okay, we see how Jake moving, see how Jake reckless. Okay, Jake crazy ass. Like, why would you even text Eve that? Okay, like that's super stupid. You know, first off, to be on that, super nasty and wicked. But then you texting Eve, with you already on bad terms. Like, what are y'all doing? You know, like, where do they make these niggas at, man? Okay, they move so reckless like this. You know, but it make you look at our situation and see how we need to move going forward, man. You know, so we don't be calling the mix, man. Okay, let's go. Let's go back there. Matter of fact, let's get that. And we can end with that. You know, hey, I enjoy my simplicity, man. This is 2 Corinthians. And you know, that's Apostle Bar. You know, he went into how he's gonna go into the folly that was happening current. You know, Apostle Paul, you know, has sent 2 letters, you know, exhorting them, cursing them out, rebuking. They wilding, man. Okay, in which we all come from these wild, you know, dysfunctional upbringing. We all come from this. Okay, we all gonna have moments, and you know, where we slip and, you know, the old man will poke his head out. You know, we all have them moments, man. But the thing is, we fighting and we constantly growing in your house shot. We growing out that old man, you know, and becoming that new man. Okay, to where that old man becomes unrecognizable, man. You can't even relate to the old man. If we're growing in your house shot, there comes a point to where you can't even relate to the old man. Okay, and the old man becomes unrelatable, man. Okay? So when you go here to 2 Corinthians 11 and 2, it says, for I'm jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So when a woman is espoused to a husband, her whole duty becomes to become compatible to her husband, to be complementary to her husband. She will learn different conduct. She will learn his likes and dislikes. Okay? That was through the spousal period, whether it was a year, 2, 3 years, however long the spousal period was, okay, she would be groomed, all right, to be a compatible for her husband, man. Okay? She couldn't be what she was at the beginning of the spousal. No, she had to learn, she had to grow. Okay? She was being customized. All right? So as Israelite men, we're being customized for Yahweh Shai. Okay? We're being customized for Yahweh Shai. You see? And there's constant changes that need to be made. Okay? Just like Yahweh Shai show he dealing, he'll show when he offended at things too. And you gotta make those adjustments. Okay? Because we're espoused. All right? To Yahweh Shai, man. To be joined to Yahweh Shai. You know? I want to be around Yahweh Shai, man. You see? I want to sit at the table, man. I don't want to be around side nigga, you know, goddamn unity camps and, you see, Adam 22 and all these. I don't want to be around them niggas, man. Okay? Don't none of these niggas excite me. None of these celebrities, because all these niggas is on that shit. Okay? All these niggas have been defiled by Esau, man. Okay? On none of these celebrities, like we used to be in awe with them niggas, and none of them niggas excite me in any type of way. Okay? A nigga woman, on no nigga woman excite me, man. Okay? Understanding the chaos that come with that shit, no matter how fine she is, well, that make it worse. She's gonna be for sure off the chain if she fine. Okay? So none of that shit really excite us like that. We men, okay? You know, you men still, you know, but then it get to a point to like, what's the cost? Like, what is this gonna cost me my peace? It's not worth it. You know, that's how I measure everything. Is this gonna cost me my peace? It's not worth it, man. Peace is above everything because that's the atmosphere we need to be groomed in Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so peace is everything. You see? Ain't no compromising on that. Okay? So, going back into it, this is verse 3. And it says, but I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through her subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so just as Eve was beguiled by the serpent, because the serpent presented, all right, a way he presented death in a way that was exciting. You know, the serpent presented death in a way that was adventurous. You know, it was much more than what, you know, because the order that she had, being under Adam, okay, being an aid in forwarding Adam's household, okay, that wasn't enough. The serpent presented that to Eve like, this is not enough. You deserve more. Like, and he presented to Eve as if she was getting the bad end of the deal. You know, because somebody with a feminist mindset, they always think that the man got it easy and it's the woman that's the victim. You know, the man is this villain and the woman is the victim, because it's like the basis of their feminist thinking. You know, so Eve was beguiled, right? Because her setup was simple. You see, it was a simple setup. All right, and everything that she was supposed to be came natural to her, man. A mother, a wife, a nourisher. The woman is built for that, to be those things naturally, man. Okay? But Esau has programmed the woman to be what? Okay, completely out of order. So in the spirit, as a man, all right, this truth is simple. Okay? But you always have the enchantments of the world as if you're missing out. Jacob leave the truth because they feel like they're missing out. You know, Jake, you know, feel like, you know, we had Jake that left the camp to go, you know, to go rap. You know, as if he was missing out. The camp was holding him back. Okay? Certain Jakes lead the truth and complain about, you know, how the truth ruined their life and all that. Nigga life was trash. Still trash. Okay? But the truth just requires a certain level of commitment and dedication. And the simplicity. You can't do it. Okay? The thing, we can't move how we used to move. But if we keep growing in Yahweh Shah, we see why. And then we lose interest in these things. Like I say, these things don't interest us anymore. Okay? None the shit that these niggas love to do, we don't have interest in anymore because we're growing in Yahweh Shah. We expecting better. We expecting something else beyond all this shit, man. Okay? You don't got to be called by no titles and, you know, need to be reverenced and recognized on the comment board and, okay, have all these praise. We don't need no fanboys. We don't need no groupies. We don't need none of this shit. Okay? We just need a job well done by Yahweh Shah. That's why we here, man. Okay? And for the sincere, all right, believers, all right, you brothers, okay, you few sisters that, you know, sincerely believe that y'all edified and built up. This is why we here. You know? We good with that, man. As long as y'all growing, you know, we growing in Yahweh Shah. We all, you know, hey, iron sharpening iron. Okay? We good. The Lord give us our, you know, daily necessities. We good. Okay? So this is where we're at with it. You know? So that's the point. You know, just wanted to go into that. All right. My take on it. All right, which you know, expect more. You know, just, you know, but you know, however spirit roll. You know, I just plan to look at that from afar, you know, and tap back in to what we be on, you know. Tap back into what we on, man. So, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. Till next time, I say shalom. Kwam Yashala. A Bible ball soon. Shalom.